Stalker, and we're like, oh shit, yeah, we're not gonna enjoy this game. And the hero was very different back then as well. Like, Crippling Fear's been buffed a lot. Now also does tick damage, so you can't blink away from the silence. Usually Night Stalker would just kind of hover on top of you, and if you didn't have a blink, you could stay there silence. Guys, come help me out here. I'm gonna slow him down with Void. But now you can just break blinks as well. So if you build a blink,
that's when the hero was terrible.
Yeah. And now it's just suddenly pretty amazing. Like, Dark Ascension's been looking better time and time again. And that Crippling Fear change is, I think that's the hugest.
Right. I mean, Night Stalker has been buffed so much. Like, they made it so he can literally fly now over terrain. If that wasn't enough, they added it to do bonus damage while you're flying with unobstructed terrain. What is that Monkey King?
30 seconds.
What is
to
that?
battle.
That's
Does
a ward.
that follow?
Oh, oh yeah, he's got the what's that? You can't even look in the game anymore to see those gems and stuff. Unless our observer. Oh, thank you so much, good sir. Yep, that's exactly the gem that we are looking for. Unless it is just an ambient effect with his second item. That's the one, the Great Sage's Reckoning. So that could actually be a bit of a pay to lose, you know? Because you're going around as a tree. Wait, what's that animation? But it looks like it's canceled out, and we have our full-on action here with our first blood going for BetBoom. Xianming to fall first. Somnus does get that long-range charge all the way to TORONTOTOKYO, and a couple of hits to finish him off. He'll take the bounty rune away from him as FY, and Somnus, one more second for the Shikuchi, but Somnus, if they want to leave the kill for him, now FY is going to take it. And back to battling against Save. Just a couple hits here. Primal Beast going to drop the bit soft.
I mean, that's
here,
your mid laner, man. He's not even getting EXP.
And he's not in the wave. He's half HP, so GPK's happy with how things have evolved. Getting first blood for the team and a soft Primal to fight against.
Yeah, that's really bad for Somnus, to be honest with you. And this matchup was, it's already not good for him, but that type of start, when you're playing at a level like this, it's gotta hurt. It's definitely gotta hurt.
But yeah, very exciting, you know, eventful start at least. I think Azure Ray with that game 2 versus Shopify, that they decided for the first time today to actually do a 5-man smoke gang on top of them. That probably awoke them as well for this game, that he should probably be around in force and not just leave Somnus all by himself next to the tier 1 tower to die. And Lou is dropping here, Peer and Save, making this TV's life a living hell. Demon as he is, he just goes down to 100 HP.
Yeah, and he went with the Brain Sap level 1 here. Wonder if this is a lane to level Brain Sap up or level Enfeeble. We'll have to see here. Maybe he wants to time it, like the moment he gets meta, he's gonna pop on Enfeeble on him.
Silence.
Nightfall though.
Fall very low here by Chalice and FY.
And this is a fitting hero for Nightfall too. Nightfall playing Night Stalker.
The Nightfall shows.
It just needs Ava's voice line too.
Yeah, it definitely does.
Maybe he has it. We'll see. Miss Ava.
Oh, that'll be great. I mean, I saw Ava the last time at like what, the Berlin Major. I saw him like looks there.
Right.
Wow. But Pure, Lou has popped his Metamorph, and yeah, Tidehunter's going to be a bit of a tricky challenge to go through. But now Save is also positioning himself so that Xianming gets the Firefly burn, save a little bit here. And Metamorph, only a couple punches, but might just be enough. Actually, a Tidehunter has the Blightstone. I remember the last time we saw the Tidehunter paired up with someone, it was the support who had the Blightstone. And then they had the Gush on top. Was it? I'm not sure, was it the Hoodwink or Avenge or something?
Yeah, it was a Hoodwink.
Yeah. That's a classic, Hoodwink with Blightstone. Tidehunter, not so often do I see a Blightstone on this hero.
Not so much, but it makes sense. Anchor Smash will apply it to everything.
Yep.
But usually you don't want to spend that
often.
Well, it slows down your ring of health in theory, but if you're free farming like this anyway, nothing's stopping Pure.
Getting some wild ideas of Tidehunter Desolator.
I mean, that's the Thompson build. He was playing that in the mid lane for some time.
Bloody hell. Why is Thompson in charge of everything? Something outside of the box. You could just point a finger like, yep, he's done it.
Nope.
A golden thread.
TORONTOTOKYO, he's waiting in base right now for items to be dropped down. Do you need anything for your lane, sir? Oh, it's just a casual chainmail. If you could drop that, please. Nightfall's gonna get it. FY is also on his way back there, but still in his backpack. There we go.
我哪里
Plus
菜了
5
呀
armor.
不要睁眼
Plus
睛
4
啊
armor even.
好吗？
Not.
你又送来
Oh, this Weaver is so annoying. I mean, this Weaver just does a lot of damage now. I have yet to see it win a game. However, it does look really strong in the laning stage. I wonder if the Tide
what that
Weaver lane
reminds
is
me
going to
of?
come back.
Yeah, like, you know what that reminds me of? Like, in fresh memory, you remember the Klink support that everyone's spamming around while they're battling in bottom lane with this Vengeful Spirit, dropping very low 5 stick charges, but a crit by Chalice doesn't even allow it to pop it.
Like gameplay too.
Yeah, the gameplay is pretty similar to the Klink support. It was like, man, this hero's so good in the laning stage, but does actually win you a game in competitive? Because in pubs, it was ruining people's lives.
Radiant are scanning.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a pretty good example, and I think we've seen that through
Radiant
most of the Weavers as well that have played. Is they do well in the laning stage, it's just they don't play like a support anymore. They just start being like, I guess I'm a carry now.
Ooh. That brains that
Ooh,
on a
what's
range
gonna
gunning
do?
he's doing his best to keep save away from the Terror Blade, and he might just pay with it with his life.
He's
And all
dead.
the rocks and the trees are in between, so
I mean,
he's
they're
dead.
not done.
Save
There's
life.
no way they're done. Pure's just gonna chase them around. It's like, you want these creeps?
Round 2.
Nah, I want you.
Yeah, round 2, activate. DP coming in from the Weaver, FY.
Oh, they're gonna
have to
force their
intervene.
pos 4.
How do they get their
kill,
attention towards
though?
Pure? He needs to get the bug, and with these big punches he's throwing, one more hit should do it, and that Chikuchi is the one to finish off the last hit. But it's not just him, it's also Somnus here, and there goes save. Another one for Azure Ray, up to 4 kills now.
I mean, Somnus desperately needed that. If you take a look at the CS board, he's sitting at 14-2 to the 38-22 of the Monkey King here. GPK is laying the smackdown on him in the mid lane. And I feel like a lot of this does have to do with that early game where he lost half his health. He missed like the first wave chasing around a support trying to get a kill. Now they got a
Dire's
catapult for the
middle
mid lane,
tower
and they're
is
going to
under
bring more heroes to take the rune. And now the tower is going to get pressured.
And maybe even to kill Somnus as well. Sadly,
Yeah,
no Nightmare,
no.
so they're just going to push him away and like, yep, this is our turf now.
Yeah, you don't want to level Nightmare. That spell is boring.
Oh, it's the courier that's creating the animation why GPK got it. That's it. It's not the cosmetic. But Somnus can get initiated on. Chalice is also here. Now they're bringing in everybody to help him out. But Somnus already down with the brain sap first, and GPK gets the last hit with the Jingu
This is a
mastery.
disaster. Now Chalice is
Not
stuck
looking
here.
good at
There's
all.
another stun in 2 seconds.
Nightmare's ready. Oh, they the stun there
Dire's
with.
middle tower
It
is under
burned. It
attack.
did burn one of the raindrops out of Chalice though.
Oh, lovely.
Took a 5-4, and here comes Xian Ming. Well, we'll just take TORONTOTOKYO then.
If they would have timed that perfectly, they would have bought enough time for the Boundless Strike to be off cooldown with the Jingu stack still available, which would have killed them, but slight stacking of stuns there does cause just TORONTOTOKYO to die in Pure. Looks like he's just gonna get ganked here by Somnus, and Somnus...
PP.
Wow.
Successful.
And this is how the game's gonna go for Somnus now. Like, maybe he wants to get level 6 first, but he's on perma roam mode. He cannot lane versus Monkey anymore.
Dire's middle tower
Monkey.
is under attack.
He's top lane, one Boundless Strike, and this will be a death here.
TORONTOTOKYO's like, can I have it? Can I have it, please?"
Flying. It's flying. Boundless Strike.
He's flying indeed.
It's under attack.
Oh,
They missed.
oh, that's not gonna connect. Fortunate about that. I was about to do another Thompson reference, but it's not even playing here. So, you know, from last year, Somnus playing the Primal Beast reminds me exactly of his playstyle. Nightfall, not in a very healthy place right now, as he's burnt down with the Cinder and the Urn, and FY really wants to close in the gap on Nightfall with the Shikuchi, but Detonate Attacks is enough to finish off this this Night Stalker's
See what I mean, though?
On a killing spree now. Rotation towards the top lane, but there's nobody there.
Look at FY's items. Like, this ain't a support item build. That's what Core's build.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
And he's gonna
attack.
transition into a
Dire's
core,
middle
and
tower is
thank
under
God you have
attack.
FY on this hero, because I feel like a lot of the new age
Dire's
support
middle
players
tower has fallen.
don't really know how
Radiant's
to
bottom tower
carry
is
a
under
game
attack.
hard as a support. Because it's not really something you need to do. It's not a skill
Radiant's
set.
The turnaround with the Ravage. He's not in a good place. He doesn't find his happy place, but maybe his teammates can recover. Oh, TORONTOTOKYO stunned. Dodged by the Brewmaster with the Primal Split, and Pure goes down. And maybe even another Bane going to be followed up next. Safe the fall. Nightfall does find himself a kill for Xianming. And the charge, the Cyclone. It's
Oh,
not well
no.
timed by Azure Ray, but it doesn't matter. At least they're going to get damage, but it does matter that much that they can't kill Nightfall. And Somnus gets blown up by GPK by one big boundless strike, but the Jingo Mastery stack's already built up. TORONTOTOKYO stun is ready, gets it off, and FY is already there to protect, so GPK can't close in more. Nightfall also moving away. Showed up as the carry to find himself a quick kill. Oh, but GPK, it's not over yet. It's not over yet at all, but the damage is lacking. 1400 HP Monkey King.
More like the
so he
stuns
will
are
get
lacking,
back.
right? Between those three
Bat
heroes,
heal.
they have 0
Radiant's
stuns. Between
top
those 4
tower is
heroes,
under attack.
until Bat is
Radiant
5, they have 0
are
stuns.
Radiant structures
15 kills in 9 minutes. Nice ward place down there by Xianming. It's going to give them all the info that they need. Runs a save off the TORONTOTOKYO. They could just kill both of them here right now. Pure is coming in, but he's got a Meteor Hammer, but he's got no Ravage. Won't be able to connect that one easily. We'll need some help out of that. GPK burning alive. Nice stun onto 2. Wukong's command drop down. Weaver to fall. And Chalice forced away. But it's not over yet. Luke throwing in another reflection. Slowing down GPK. Chalice trying to make a run for it. 1 earn charge remaining. Xianming coming up for round number 2. Doesn't quite get the connection from
Monkey's in
GPK. Here
trouble.
comes Somnus as well. And we have been fighting for quite some time. And it's not over yet. The Meteor Hammer going to be connecting off to Luke by Pure. And GPK, they got the TV. He's out of play. They only got TORONTOTOKYO as a trade-off from that. Battle Strike will not connect onto Chalice, and Azure Ray is going to be moving away, and yeah, that was a bit of a skirmish.
Yeah, I mean, GPK could really use a point in Tree Dance. I wonder if he's gonna opt
And
for
With the
it.
splashing Tidehunter.
Azure
how
Ray
do
is
you
actually
think about it?
recalling, yeah, back for the reinforcements. Let's go back in again, and GPK is going to get hit by the charge and the trample into the pulverized, and that Monkey King finally taken out and save another death for him. He's literally just TP'd to die inside these last 2 minutes. But 13 kills now for Azure Ray. That we're still tied up dead even, despite more CS on the side of BetBoom. It's you know, it's kind of an entertaining game, at least in the viewer's
for sure.
perspective. A lot of early brawling.
I mean, the laning stage, as usual, when BB teams away, but the brawling is going Azure Ray's way all the way here, as they do manage to get a gold lead in this game somehow. With Brewmaster sitting at top of the net worth, and he's going something a little bit different. We've been seeing a lot of
Radiant's
Brewmasters go
top
for this
tower is
Midas
under
kind of
attack.
AFK farm. He's fighting. He just picked up a Spirit Vessel. He's going for something that is just going to be much more aggressive, much more into your face here. And I think that's exactly what they need, because the way Somnus started off this game against the Monkey King, the best way you can come back, we said it before, just kill the Monkey King. This hero, it might seem like a very simple strategy, but it's a very effective one. It's like when you put Shadow Fiend mid, right? Your first train of thought most of the time is just gank him, right? Monkey King, you should have the same logic. He has no defensive capabilities once you get on top of him, and he's very, very squishy.
Also, another hero that comes to mind is people being too afraid of, like, say, Viper, for example. So just hit him, lol.
Just kill him, yeah.
Yeah, just
These
kill him.
heroes
It's
are
easy.
strong at holding their ground in a lot of ways, but they're not good against multiple targets at once.
Yeah. Night Stalker is an
So-
interesting example of that as well. Like, the hero is the strongest when he gets to chase and hit people, but he is very soft when taking hits. Hits also put into a position 1 position. Oh, and here we go. Nice swap into the silence, and there goes Chalice. GPK will secure it with the Boundless Strike. There's no mid-tier 1 tower to push, so looks like they're just going to scramble all around Pure, fighting with FY in the top lane, but that's a Weaver. You ain't going to catch this guy. Skittering away.
Getting away indeed, and this Weaver has a vitality boost. Oh, Atos complete, okay. I was gonna say, is he just gonna rush into Atos? Yes, he is. What is that good against this game? I guess you can lock down the Monkey King real quick and then get the Swarm on him. You can lock down rather the Night Stalker.
I mean, we
A little bit of
talked
extra
about
cap
the-
helps.
extra catch, I think, is what they're looking for, right? Because Brew would need a blink, massive heal.
There they go. They got the monkey.
And on GPK they go. He's stuck on the spot. Goes for the stun onto Chalice. Chalice trying to get his thermal split off. He's very low on HP. No, he doesn't. And Xianming tried to go for the lasso. Broken by Tokyo. And Primal Beast held on the spot. All of his mana is getting burnt out by Save's feed script. So the Polarize is pretty much all he has. He goes for a full
here comes Lou
there, though. And Save is dropping low. Lou is also joining in the battle with the Terrorblade. Trying to juke around at the trees is the Bane. The Nightmare will pop and buy some time, but he's finally taken down. TB low on HP. Lou is about to fall. And GPK snipes him down. TORONTOTOKYO is the next one to fall, but the tier 2 tower now having to take into action. And Somnus, you ain't that tanky. That tower, it will kill you. And it's almost done the job required, but he's still escaping. Piggy Pole going to squeal himself away to safety, and Pure can't chase him. But GPK, he still wants to go around the side. Primal Spring is available, but he's not going to go for it. FY still poking Pure a bit there. And another brawl.
This game's an absolute bloodbath. And the best part is, it's like, yeah, it's actually really refreshing compared to the last two games where it's just kind of like Turtle City, but very even game so far. And I think this type of fighting really is favoring Azure Ray quite a lot. Because, like, yeah, you're giving some kills away here and there, but you're stemming the bleeding from the laning stage. And you do have the Terrorblade, who in the late game is going to be pretty strong. Sure, he's dying a little bit and slowing down his timings by joining all these fights, but you've got the hidden carry too on your side, and that's going to be this Weaver, FY. No stranger to being in a position of just having a lot of net worth, and looks like he's building into just doing just that this game, just being able to carry the game.
And off we go to the next fight. This time the Batrider getting a closure on top. Oh, well, actually getting on top of Save. Only burning him down. The Bane will lose his life. No abilities there for an actual proper fight. The Fiend Script still in cooldown. I guess if he did have it, maybe then Nightfall would be like, I can just Dark Ascension and start pummeling them. A smart call is when you don't have your ults, you don't fight.
Very true. I'd love to see FY get a Force Staff next. I think this Atos is great, and yeah, eventually it'll turn into Mjolnir. But I think there's going to be a point in this game where you just die to Night Stalker on site if you don't have the ability to get out of that crippling fear.
Well, he did build an AC on the Clockwork, so I want to see.
There's no item a Weaver can build to survive a Night Stalker other than something that gets him out of silence.
Right, I'm going to throw in some stupid ideas here, but I think Gleipnir is a good idea. And honestly, I'd like to see a Wind Waker on the Weaver.
That's a lot of net worth, man.
Dead silence. Remember the pause fours that we've seen building Wind Waker this year? There's only a couple of them. And then there's those who are like, I'm going to build a Heart. I'm going to build something like an Aghanim's Rush. I'm going to build a Midas on Skywrath. Yeah, let's not talk about that. We've gone through that so many times. But I'd still like to see a Wind Waker that could basically save somebody from big trouble, like Fiend Script. Break the Fiend Script with that. Like,
I mean, Wind Waker is a great item.
I've said it. Yeah, it will take some time to build it. Of course, it's almost 7,000 gold, but I talked about how good of a Bane game this is. Well, find all the counters do such a good game, but at the same time, Night Stalker, the one that they want to kill targeted right now, has that crippling fear. Swap save from TORONTOTOKYO, 400 HP, dropping low, still dropping, still surviving, getting away. And Azure Ray, they're going to have to face the reinforcements at this phase. Chalice, he is not going to be that lucky with escaping with his Brewlings, because maybe if he can with some backup. Bane has been killed. No Fiend Script for him. Brewmaster still surviving for the time being. Pure in position for a Ravage, but not needed just quite yet because Chalice is already history. FY dropping into Crab Orchestra on top of Pure. He's going to have to figure out how to get rid of this bug. Talking with the stun onto the Weaver. Lou still damaging. Here's the Ravage, the turnaround coming out. GPK, Meteor Hammer onto 2. Doesn't do anything. Doesn't have to do absolutely anything. So that's a meme hammer. More of like, as they're chasing Pure, Somnus on top of him. That's broken by the Kraken Shell. GPK with the 2-man stun. Pure's going to be making his way out. GPK still fighting for his life here. 1 versus 4. Primal going in for the charge. And here comes the reinforcements again. Nightfall's back into action. Fiend Script onto the TB. Lou down. GPK survives. Pure surviving. And that is not a meme hammer. That is a meteor right on top of the head of Xianming.
I mean, apparently there's a benefit of being 0-7 on Bane. That is, you respawn quickly after you die. And he came back into the fight as save right in time just to be able to kill the Terrorblade, but also save the Monkey King, because that would have been disastrous if Monkey would have died there. But instead, he's getting closer and closer, and I think before the next engagement, we're going to see a BKB on the Monkey King. And that item is the item you need on Monkey King almost every single game. That way you can undisruptively just get your Jingu stacks. And that's where all your damage comes from.
And a pause, a quick breather for all the players. BetBoom's the one to call it out, so let's see if
they're hyperventilating
let's
right
take
now. No, watch this Kraken kill. He waited
around. Waited with the Kraken shot.
Yeah. I mean, look,
we talk about practicing bashes, so might as well.
It was quite calculated, because this fight here, if Bane wasn't there with the grip, I don't know if this goes the same way. Maybe GPK dies. He ends up gripping TB, then sleeping the Batrider. And this is all because he just died first in the fight and respawned quickly. Because he's a level 2.
Nice. Oh, wait. What is this creep running into me? Oh, it's a Monkey King who's just going to stun both of us right away. Swapping Tianming back in. Pure and Nightfall both getting a kill each off of the Primal Beast. And the Batrider. Nightfall still chasing Chalice here. And so the rest of the squad following right behind it. This brew, it's ours. Well, if you manage to hit the guy, kind of talked about the evasion. It's really annoying to play against. Meanwhile, GPK, oh, he found a stray Weaver in the mid lane.
He'll die main,
that would
he actually ulted.
That would be the 4th hero. Okay. Space creation, I guess. But yeah, if he does die, it's going to be the 4th. Going to be the 4th hero to fall. Still the Earth.
He's taking the gate. Is it going to work? He got through the gate. He ran through terribly. No, they're going to chase him through the gate.
Oh, okay. I mean, he might still die. But,
will he? Will he?
He's taking so damn long. Oh my god. Oh, that was goated. Thank you, Chalice, for this. That was so good. Okay, Tianming, just a casual lasso on the Monkey King. Well, still going to be able to hit you. Extra range and all. Oh.
Well, if nothing else, this game, this is some good Dota. This is some good Dota. That's all I gotta say. This is what I signed up for.
Yeah, and now we can actually look at the Monkey King with that nice animation from that courier imitating flying Monkey Kings. Like a
Why does he do that?
I don't know, it's imitating the model, I guess, and then swap and Chalice. I think this chase is not going to last at all. They're not even going to chase him, so it's not going to last. GPK though, BKB popped, has Wukong's command off cooldown right now, and Nightfall has also picked up an offer of destruction. Hello. That is the world's most optimistic teleport I've seen in a while, but Nightfall, no, denied.
I mean, he didn't have a choice. Like, either he just dies or goes for it. I respect it. Because it just, I don't know if they're looking at the timer. Sometimes when the game is this fast, right? You sometimes lose track of certain key details because you're just thinking about battling, right? He's like, oh, I have the ultimate. Oh, it's daytime. Oh, shit. What can I do? I guess you got a BKB TP.
Yeah,
almost worked.
Direct vision as well. I think he might have thought that I'm behind a tree, but he wasn't. He wasn't plain vision. And Roshan, this will go for Azure Ray. I believe it's either Lou to take it. I was thinking Somnus for a second, that he could also pick it up, but I think TV is already in a good position to grab it. Teleports top. Might just sell that Aegis right away. Oh.
Yep.
That is Spain without the S once again. Oh, that's a good dodge from GPK. Doesn't get caught by the onslaught of the Primal Beast. And here comes the Wukong's command. Waiting to get the good connection and Pure when the wrap into the hammer. Somnus will live. And Tianming coming in from the side. Lasso onto GPK. Nice break from TORONTOTOKYO with the swap. They've also found themselves the Brewmaster holding him back. They're a bit spreaded on the side of BetBoom. And here comes the needed reinforcement. It's Nightfall. And nice stun from GPK onto 2. FY can't do anything. Chalice is on the run. Nightfall going to be following Xianming. Following him into the lane. And to save, he can't find FY. So that means that Stat Rider is probably going to be the only kill on top of the TV. But it was just far enough for the BetBoom to disengage to get Nightfall into the action.
I mean, after watching both these teams play Shopify Rebellion,
never mind.
Dire's
after
top
watching
tower
both these
is
teams
under
play
attack.
Shopify Rebellion, I'm just like, wow. Both these teams are out for blood. The only common denominator here is, I guess, Shopify Rebellion is not a very aggressive team. After watching this, is both these teams are just running at each other
Dire's top
non-stop.
tower is under attack.
Almost 2 kills
There's
per
no
minute
chill.
pace. Yeah.
Literally no chill.
I wanna look. What is the current bloodbath record? 2.15. So we need a couple more kills per minute to have the biggest bloodbath game so far in TI or the road to the international. As we're 22 minutes in with 40 kills, so we're just below 2. We need a bit more. We need a bit more, guys. Come on, BetBoom. Come on, Azure Ray. Bring in the action.
I mean, this Tormentor is not.
Not
kill.
claiming any lives.
We need blood.
Or that.
I mean, they got a nice shard though. This shard is really good on the Venge. It gives you 2 magic missiles. What's better than 1 magic missile?
Yeah, who is the bloodthirstiest?
This game?
Dire are scanning.
Well,
I mean,
he's got the most kills. But
Radiant's
I
bottom
feel like
tower
Somnus
is under
is
attack.
just running at everything he sees, and Chalice.
I guess he found a vibe in that last game with the Earth Spirit. Now he's just rolling into this one like, I want blood. He just wants to kill everyone.
I mean, Somnus, Chalice, Save, and GPK are just. I don't even know if GPK is bloodthirsty. I feel like he's just responding to the
Radiant's
aggression
bottom tower is
of
under
Azure Ray.
attack. Dire's
It's
top
probably just
tower
like, why are
is
you
under
why are these guys just running at me?
Dire's top tower is
Surprised by the
fallen.
amount of hate
Radiant's
they're getting, but
bottom
that tier 2
tower is
tower
under attack.
cleaned out of the way. BetBoom still got 2 more to go. Meanwhile, Azure Ray splitting the bottom half of the map towards the tier 2, and BetBoom's gonna smoke up. Is this a portal play we're looking at? Very likely. They're joining in forces, trying to support. They see FY in the lane. Pings are coming out already.
Radiant's bottom
He
tower
will not
is
have
under
Pure
attack.
to join in the fight unless he teleports to the tower. There's a glyph up as well. Azure Ray, you gotta be
Radiant
careful
are
here.
Scanning.
There is a Radiant scan, but doesn't connect on anyone. Save takes the long route. The rest of the BetBoom coming on the side. Still half the duration left. They see
Right,
Chalice,
time
they
is
still
20
see FY. They're still staying, and here it's gonna be bodies. Chalice with the BKB pops his primal split at least on FY. Can't quite get the time lapse off, and as he finally gets out of the silence, he's already dead. Now this is Brewlings are being chased
Radiant's
around
bottom
here.
tower
TORONTOTOKYO
is
already
under
used the
attack.
swap. Gonna get hit by a nasty rock to the head. It's gonna leave a concussion. And DPK, they're right on top of Chalice, and now they're just gonna blow up this brew. Miss,
Dead in the water.
but job done. Dead in the water, indeed.
Very fitting
Radiant's
name
top
for that
tower
shard.
is under attack.
I still would petition for just it being called Anchor,
Anchor, yeah.
and then
Just
Anchor
Anchor.
Smash gets changed to Dead in the Water.
Smash.
Smash.
It just be smash. That
Water
sounds
smash.
such like an ogre ability, you know? Like ogre's abilities, they sound so kind of refined
ogres?
for his intelligence. You got ignite, and you have fire blast, and what? It should just be smash, you know? So,
Well,
but Tidehunter is a smart guy.
the ogres near the Radiant Portal, their Smash is called Ogre Smash! Exclamation mark.
Exclamation mark, yes.
Ogre Smash!
Radiant
be-
are scanning.
Tide Smash! Exclamation. I have the best ideas now. Because it's not even
Yeah,
an
I think
anchor anymore, right? Because like, that's my beef nowadays. Is the cosmetics. They're messing with the lore.
Fear in your eyes.
He's not holding it
I guess, I
anymore.
mean-
He's got a sword. He's got a sword and a what? What's in his left hand there? A fish? A sword and
what
fish.
is that?
I don't know. That's
It's
like
a chain. It's a chain with something. I've seen it exactly. But Chalice doesn't have time to look behind him. It has an anchor, and now he also has a bead script and a swap, so no retreat for him.
Dead.
Meanwhile, is that another BKB that doesn't hurt? Oh yeah, Nightfall just popped his BKB in the top lane as well, running away from the TD. And it's gonna me.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And now they're keeping bottom, trying to catch this Primal because he is sitting under vision. Oh, he has a heart, by the way. When did Somnus get a heart? What the hell?
Is under attack.
It doesn't look like he has a heart with how much damage he's taking, though.
Really doesn't at all, but GPK is hurting himself more. Oh, he's pulling himself away. Primal Beast is still nightmared up, so Ming is down, and GPK will live. Ogre Seal. A bit of distance. Nightfall is here, though.
Dire's
Land right on top of him, and so is Tyr, and so is Toronto-Tokyo. I want to say hello, the entire gang.
Hello, my friend.
Hello.
Yeah, all that minus armor, right? Like, I feel like if you're primal, you just need armor. I guess maybe you can go for the Aghanims because that'll break the Monkey King, which means he'll no longer get Jingu stacks. That is another option. But I think the big thing about this monkey and why he's hitting so hard, yeah, you got the Orb of Corrosion, you've got the Desolator. He has a level 15 talent of plus 110 Jingu mastery damage. It's been a while since people like caught on to like this talent being good, but the more and more I see monkey players, they're starting to get this talent. And it gives your Jingu 270 damage per hit. I wonder if at some point you're going to go for the minus one Jingu mastery hits at 25 over the additional ring. Might be something there.
Yeah, their intelligence has grown, so they finally get it.
The monkeys players
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Another smoke from BetBoom after finishing a tier 2 tower to teleport straight to the Wisdom Rune and potentially even protect this tower. So Azure Ray, what's your call? Somnus is not around, and the fight's soon about to start. 26 seconds from Metamorph. They really need to pick that one up. TORONTOTOKYO look for the stun. Nightfall shows himself at the back as well. Hello. Or hello. Whatever you want to say. That's going to get lapped up by Ming. GPK loading up the Jingu, canceling it twice. TORONTOTOKYO's already down. That's a 5v4. Metamorph, remind that, is going to be coming back on cooldown. And Brewmaster is down. They got an anchor stuck on Terrorblade's leg. He's not going anywhere. 5 seconds for Metamorph, but the Shadowblade, he's in this. They know he's somewhere around the area. Where's the detection, boys? We don't have it right now. And on the sidelines, FY, the true carry, right, with the Gleipnir almost killing off Bane. But save will live, and Somnus is coming in. Charge into a poke into the face. That baseball bat from GPK, that hurts. At least it's not a steel bat, because that would have probably taken Primal Beast's life by one hit. No lasso. Interesting move there from the Bat Rider. And here comes Nightfall with a beautiful Ravage right on top of all of them on Azure Ray. And no Thunder in sight. That silence for you, Mr. TV. Somnus going to be charging in onto the Nightfall. Night Stalkers. FY is also going to be on the sidelines. Ming, we've seen how this story's ended a couple times. He pops the cheese, gets a big heal. And they're onto GPK, but they're also onto something. Is it just their deaths or their impending doom? Or maybe a win here, because Somnus is the last guy pretty much remaining in this fight. There's no brew, and a good save there, but that Night Stalker, it's at 60 HP. GPK's got 200. This guy's Ogre sealing away. GPK, what the hell are you throwing that Boundless Strike? Well, it doesn't matter. They won the fight anyway. And clean Azure Ray away. That was intentional.
He had Jingu.
Was that a
stacks.
teleport?
No, he just wanted to full heal by killing the wave.
Right.
There you go.
You could have killed him with it, but it makes sense. That was an interesting fight. That's a team wipe.
Don't worry, only monkey players would understand. Everyone else.
Yeah, I'm not intelligent enough. But yeah, wrap this up here.
Wrap this up? I mean, there's not much to wrap up here. My boy here is stuck in an anchor. They have no detection, but they see the slow-ass anchor just moving around. And he's like, where do I go? Where do I go? He actually gets to the tree line here, which is pretty great. But other than that, like, I don't know what the patience of Pure was to save Ravage for this entire time, but they ended up canceling the charge there, the onslaught, and then all of a sudden, Terrorblade's like, yeah, we can go ahead and fight this, but Pure, he still has the Ravage available this entire time. He's patient, he's waiting, boom, right in the face. He ends up hitting 3 heroes inside the Wukong's command there, and just really turns his fight on its face entirely. And I really think it comes down to the itemization of this Terrorblade right now. And I don't think that was a cheese either. That was just a big Lotus on a hero that has very little HP, max HP, and the Bat Rider. So he ends up going down there pretty easily as well. But that swap, right, TORONTOTOKYO right there, that was beautiful. Just barely saving GPK here. And you're going to see this is only monkey players will get this, you know. He's stunningly.
He'll just heal up. Yeah, he'll just heal up. It was like you could one-shot the Primal Beast, but I guess you could opt for the heal at that point.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Of course, like you've seen a lot of onslaughts during that fight, so you don't really know if Somnus is something coming off cooldown. Could have surprised them and it'd be like, okay, awkward death, I can dodge that. But it's a team wipe. Azure Ray, they pay a point for it is secured.
Okay, did they get anything from that? No, nothing. Okay. You have to realize, Panda, that these players are much better than you at this game, so they mentally know that the cooldowns of onslaught, because they just canceled it like 10 seconds ago. So yeah, he knew that all his spells are on cooldown. So it was just a calculated play from a very good Dota player.
Yes, exactly that. And I'm happy to say that these players are better than me because something could be very wrong if I was actually there.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Much better.
We'll never know.
Better than you. It's a given, right? That they're better than us.
Oh, Somnus. Oh, he's not in a good place right now. Exits the base. Only into the loving arms.
Is that what loving arms?
Structures are fortified.
It's a fiend script, nightmare hands, I guess.
Is under attack.
For some.
But BetBoom, they welcome it.
Dire's bottom
I have
tower
to fight to defend his base because GPK is already hitting the tier 3 tower.
is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
What can you do here? How are we going to pop the Dark Dimension?
Oh, very nice balance strike, and they're just going right on top of the Brewmaster. Gets the split off, though. They're just missing every single hit on this guy. I mean, it just comes to say that this hero is quite something else. If there's 4 guys on top of you, still get your primal split off. But
yeah, but we haven't seen this hero win a game yet.
Yeah, a tier 3 tower does drop in the top lane as FY was able to do a bit of rat action with the help of Lou. BetBoom is still inside the base, and the bat flyback coming in from the Bat Rider. BetBoom gotta be careful. They're only here with 3, and now by 2 as TORONTOTOKYO is down. GPK, very nice stun there. We'll take that one, and also Somnus being interrupted, but that Tidehunter is slowly dropping. Has a Ravage, and he will drop it. But what result really? Just slowing them down. He knows his inevitable fate. But everybody else got out. GPK wants to go back in. Goes straight to Somnus. Double stun onto the TV and the Primal Beast. Here comes Save. 20 seconds for the Fiend script. He's just making sure that his buddy's got this job in the bag. GPK will take down Chalice. No more split pushes either, as well as Azure Ray. They brought everybody into base. Beautiful stun again from GPK. Onto both of them. Lou can't get back to the fountain. Another Primal Beast. Pulverize attempt into a stun from the Venge Spirit. FY turning it around with a Gleipnir. Trying to take down a GPK, but GPK is already at a safe distance. Plus has that Aegis.
Yeah.
And now they can get back to the initial job of hitting Rack.
He just brought an MKB too. Full MKB acquired. Puts the boots and the backpack.
Dire's bottom barrel.
Not sure why he has MKB. Ah, the
Oh, Lou. Well, that's the deal.
Didn't get the BKB off in that fight either.
That too. Slipped inside the Wukongs, and it's just the another piece for BetBoom to claim.
Yeah, this game is slipping into unmanageable territory here for Azure Ray.
Yeah, it's like one by one, they're all just dying one after the other. 4 heroes now dead. Chalice the only one to survive.
I mean, at least this game is ending in the same fashion that it began. Yeah, absolute bloodbath. There's a hex on the tide, by the way.
Yep. Might as well. I mean, we didn't quite get the bloodbath record here, unless this game still continues to stretch and we get a couple more kills, but an attempt was made. An attempt was definitely made.
Dire's top
At least they're having fun here. You can tell both these teams are
Dire's
They're in
top
good
barracks
spirits,
has
you know?
fallen. Dire's top barracks has fallen. The
Pure and
Radiant
Chalice.
now have mega creeps.
Even though you lose this game most likely as Azure Ray, unless some absolute miracle happens, they seem to still look like they're having fun, you know? That's always fun to see. As we do know, this game doesn't have the highest stakes.
Yep.
But it does have some stakes. Like, I do still think, I don't know if I should say this without knowing for sure, but I'm pretty sure this is a best of 3 for seeding.
It could be, but this is still the official game because they haven't matched up against each other's as well. So
Yeah.
this one's a best of 2, but
And then there might be
I
a best of
also
1
cannot say for
after.
certain. Is there going to be a best of 3 right after? Yeah, that is true. But that depends if this series ends up in a tie. If it's a 2-0, I think we're all fair and square. Ready to
Yeah, we
go
will be.
onward with this group.
And BetBoom is just looking like, out of the 3 teams we saw play against each other on this stream, a superior team.
Yeah.
And basically today we saw 3 teams play in 3 different games. The Azure Ray, BetBoom Team, and Shopify Rebellion. And BetBoom Team has been making the other 2 teams look like they're on a different level.
And that also speaks volumes for Team Liquid. 2-0 BetBoom, yes.
Right.
They're probably on a whole different level then, but there is the start for the fight. Xiang Ming gonna be the one to fall first. Pure, 1500 HP remaining, but it's more than enough. A buyback coming out from the Brew as the Ravage is dropped on top of Somnus, surrounded by enemies with an anchor stuck on one of his feet. And GPK with the Wukong turning things around. FY has to pop his ulti and run away. Lu can't get much done on the sidelines here. They've already lost 2 members of their team. And Primal Split also expended. Metamorph already used. And Nightfall all leading the troops into the base once again. And for the final time, by the looks of it, as well as BetBoom, they're going to close out this first game.
Trying to kill this Brewling and they will get it.
Dire's middle
Yeah,
tower
that's
has
the game.
fallen.
We're gonna call it.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Wow. I mean, like, it's hard to break this one down, right? The best way to break this one down is just be like, BetBoom Team